Hello dear students, I am back now. I am today a little bit late for my familiar duties. Today I promised you I promised you to discuss about the comparison of degrees. As we know, in adjective, there are 3 degrees: positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. If we want to explain a thing simply, it bears the positive degree. If we want to compare anything, any person, or any thing to another, it is comparative degree. And if we want to compare a thing with all other things, it shows the superlative degree. Today, our duty is to transform any degree into another. In this context, we have to complete 3 words from positive to superlative or positive to comparative, from comparative to superlative or comparative to positive, or superlative to positive and superlative to comparative. Before starting our class, we can write down these two sentences. Positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. And then in the next line, no other than any other, and in the column of superlative degree, simple superlative. In the next line, in the column of positive degree, we can write down very few. In comparative column, then most other, or then few other, or then less other. And in superlative column, superlative with on up. There are 2 kinds of superlatives, I think. A simple superlative and a superlative with on up. If we write down these 2 sentences, there will be no problem to change any degree into another. Today, we will practice how to change the superlative degrees into positive and comparative. Okay? Now, follow me. There are 2 sentences. Look. He is the tallest boy I have ever found. Sentence number 1. And number 2, he is one of the tallest boys I have ever found. There are two sentences. One is, he is the tallest boy I have ever found. This kind of sentence, I think, is simple superlative. And the next sentence is, he is one of the tallest boys I have ever found. This kind of sentence is the sentence with on up. Now, we have to follow two rules to send the sentence into positive and comparative. Look, at first, we can change these two sentences into positive. If the sentence is simple superlative, and if we want to change this into positive, we have to remember the previous two sentences. In the positive column, there we found no other and very few. This no other and this very few, where they will be put. Look, if the sentence is simple superlative, then if we want to change the sentence into positive degree, we have to write down no other first. No other. Then, no other. Then, after superlative, the whole sentence. After no other, we have to write down after superlative to end. That is, no other boy I have ever found. And then verb. Here the verb is. No other boy I have ever found is. Then so. Then the positive form of the superlative degree. Tall. No other boy I have ever found is so tall. Then as. Then subject. No other boy I have ever found is so tall as he. So, the structure is no other plus super no other plus superlative degree এর পরের অংশ প্লাস ভার প্লাস সো প্লাস সুপার এর পজিটিভ ফর্ম প্লাস অ্যাজ প্লাস সাবজেক্ট ওকে no other plus superlative এর পরের অংশ প্লাস ভার প্লাস সো প্লাস সুপারলেটিভ এর পজিটিভ ফর্ম প্লাস অ্যাজ প্লাস সাবজেক্ট no other boy I have ever found is so tall as he. Okay, look, the sentence number 2. He is one of the tallest boys I have ever found. Here, we have to remember the previous two sentences. In the positive column, we wrote down no other and very few. In this case, there is one of, and we must write down very few. very few. After superlative, boys I have ever found, and the verb here, the verb is after very few, the subject, the noun and the verb must be in plural in form. After very few, the noun and the verb must be in plural in form. This is why very few boys I have ever found, here the verb was is, but in our sentence it would be are. Very few boys I have ever found are so tall as he. Clear? Now, write down the note. Then any other no other ইত্যাদি পরে সাবজেক্ট এবং ভার্ব সিঙ্গুলার হয়। এক, দুই, very few, then most other, and very few on, of, এর পরে noun এবং verb plural হয়। Okay, then any other, no other, এরপরে নাউন, সাবজেক্ট, নাউন অথবা ভার্ব সিঙ্গুলার হয়। ভেরি ফিউ, দেন মোস্ট আদার এবং অন অফের পরে নাউন এবং ভার্ব সর্বদা প্লুরাল হয়। নাও she is the most girl. She is the most beautiful girl. And second, she is one of the most beautiful girls. In this context, we also follow the previous rule. She is the most beautiful girl. Here, if you want to make it positive, no other girl is so beautiful as she. And next, very few girls are so beautiful as she. Okay? Next, if you want to send these superlative sentences into comparative, what will you do? Nothing. It's a very simple matter. Follow me. She is the most beautiful girl. Here, no word will be put before. As usual, the subject and verb will be put. She is. She is. Comparative form, more beautiful. She is more beautiful. We have to remember the following previous two sentences. In the comparative column, we wrote down than any other and than most other. She is more beautiful than any other girl. Okay? And next, she is more beautiful than most other. She is more beautiful than most other girls. The same way, we can sell the sentences into positive and comparative. Today, we have shown how to transform any superlative degree into positive degree and comparative degree. We have two other jobs. How to change the comparative degree into positive and superlative, and how to transform any positive degree into comparative and superlative. The next days, in my next class, I will also discuss about those two kinds of sentences, how to change them into another degrees. I think you are going on with your studies. Those who are the SSC examinees, you should remember your examination will be sit for after the pandemic. Suppose you may count it as the middle of November. So don't waste your time and continue your studies. No more today. I will back on Monday or Tuesday. Okay, thank you.